It's a father-son dream team. He coaches the team. His son's a quarterback.
And that combination at Midland Christian could prove to be valuable in winning a third straight title. Lucas Mayer joins us with this special report. Lucas.
Undefeated and win a third straight state championship. Coach Greg Mcclendon and his son Mason, who plays quarterback, are a big reason for the Mustangs' success. For the Mcclendons, football is life, and their relationship as coach quarterback and father-son are intertwined.
We have a saying, and it runs through the bloodlines of how do you want to be remembered? We've talked about this a bunch, and we guess we want to be remembered as winners because we ain't ever been nothing but winners.
My goal is to be the winningest quarterback. I didn't care how, what my stats were, what I did. I just wanted to win.
If the currently undefeated Midland Christian Mustangs win the state title, the Mcclendons will become the first coach QB father-son combination to claim 3 straight championships in Texas high school football history.
When I played on the backyard, on the trampoline, I always envisioned, winning state championships. But I mean, honestly, I didn't see it like it is where I am right now.
There's an inner drive and determination for greatness that can be seen in both Greg and Mason. The similarities don't stop there.
A little bit hard-headed, intensity, fiery temper, passion.
They're like 2 of the most competitive people I've ever met in my entire life. When they step out on the field, it's a whole different level. And the influence they have on the entire team is incredible.
The constant will to win and pursuit of perfection can leave father and son at odds, but not for long.
Coach Mack coaches hard, and Mason plays hard. So there's some times that they run together out there. I promise you, if you attack those 2, either one of them, you're going to get them both.
The Mcclendons are a family built on football. It's a constant that brings jubilation, frustration, and ultimately a stronger bond.
A lot of people say don't bring that home. We can't help but bring it home. It's not a job, it's our life.
It's extremes. You're either on top of the mountain or you're at the bottom of the valley, and we've been both places. It's hard sometimes as a family, but it brings you closer, and then when you get to the good spots, it makes it a lot sweeter.
It's impossible for Greg and Mason to separate their relationships as father-son and coach quarterback.
We don't live 2 separate lives. It's who we are on the field is basically who we are off the field.
And it's about more than just X's and O's.
It overlaps. I think a lot of lessons that you try to teach your kids at home, they learn on the court and the football field too.
Despite Greg coaching at Midland Christian since Mason was 3 years old, there was never a plan to have his son play quarterback for the Mustangs.
I wanted my son and my daughter to choose their path. If he didn't want to play football, he had that choice. He wasn't not going to be my son and not be one of the loves of my life because he didn't choose that.
While Greg and Mason have an extremely strong relationship as father and son, the game of football and their shared experience as Midland Christian Mustangs has only brought them closer.
I want to do things the right way, and he's set an example for me, and I wish I could have the man he is.
For a dad to coach his kid and to have the success and to have a kid that has the same interests, and it's really been a neat relationship to boot with, on top of just loving your kid to death.
There are certain moments that define any father-son relationship. In Mason's first season as starting quarterback, the Mustangs got off to an 0-2 start, and many doubted Greg's choice to put his son behind center.
About midway through that season, we were sitting in the living room watching college football together, and Mason said, "Dad, I know what's going to happen." I said, what are you talking about? He goes, "I've seen it." He said, "We're going to win state. When we win state," he said, "I'm going to take a knee. And after I take the knee, I'm going to pitch the ball to the official, and I'm going to go sprinting off the field. And I'm going to hug you like you've never been hugged before."
The Mustangs did make it to the state championship game, and they would win. Mason kept his word.
It's been 6 weeks since he probably made that comment. Mason pitches the ball to the official, and he keeps running, and it dawned on me about halfway what he was doing. He was coming to find me. The hug and the emotion there was incredible, but probably the coolest thing was something that it struck me, but a parent with tears running down their face said, at that moment, he wasn't running to hug his coach.
Slow it down through chaos as it swirls. It's us against the world.